Look here, I'm right out in the middle of the river. Oh yeah. He eat that little shad. Which don't surprise me. That's what size is running. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Come on in here. Now that is a respectable fish. Quit. Look at there. Look at there, what a football. That dude's been eating, has he not? Let's let him go, folks. There he goes. Well, good morning, folks. Let me get right over here and explain to y'all what's going on right here. I've drove a long ways to do some live bait fishing. Now, what the deal is, I've spent a long time, a couple hours or more, looking for bigger bait. Looking for the right size bait. All I can catch is small ones, 2.5. Some of them might be 3 inches long. That's it. And they're all gizzard shad, which gizzard shad is a great bait. The high today is going to be about 70. This morning, well, it was about 44 degrees. It was cold. I got cold trying to catch bait, but it's warmed up. Now I'm using a custom-made rod that was made for me last year. Great rod. I call it the super rod. It's probably a medium action, 6.5 feet long, folks. A super rod because the eyelets go around in a circle. Can't backlash can't backlash it. Can't have no wind knots or nothing else because of the design, I'll get it out in a minute, of the rod, of the way the eyelets are placed. And I have an old reel on here. This is a Lose Match 2. Good reel. It's a 3,000 size reel loaded with 15-pound test braid, 14-pound test mono for the leader. And I'm using a small hook. That's just a size 4 eagle claw bait holder hook with a couple split shots. That's just enough to get it down. That fish was in 17 feet of water. We're going to pull on up here and see what else we can catch. Down current side of these columns creates an eddy that holds fish. Let's go ahead and catch one. And that's all I'm doing, going from one column to the next, hoping there's a few fish there. This one is 18 feet of water right here. Little bitty one. Ain't that something? Like when it comes to live bait fishing, whether you're using little bitty live bait or big ones, like I would rather have, you're always going to stay busy, folks. That's a little spot. Let's let him go. Hey. Boy. Quit. Ah! Let's go in behind this one right here. This is a good place, key place, and also right over here. Right in behind them two. I missed it. One thing about it, little bait like that, if there's anything around, they're going to grab it. As far as catching a lot of fish, yeah, you'll catch a lot of fish this way. Bunch of fish in there. I mean, a bunch of them. Look here. Golly. Ain't this something? This one is fighting. Could it be a smallmouth? Let's see. Yeah, look at there. Folks, I'm going to tell you what. There's another smallmouth. I knew he was. When I stuck him, that fish, they're just different. They're stronger, a lot stronger than the spotted bass. And this is a chunk. There we go. You know, we're funny as human beings. I tried to catch bait that was around 5.5, 6 inches long. That's my preferred size to catch the better fish. And I almost went home. Can you believe it? Just because I didn't get my way, just because all I could catch was little shad. And why? Let's let him go. Let's let him go. That's a pretty beautiful fish right there. I believe that was a meanmouth. I can't wait to get back up there. That's how bad, how fast this current. They're ripping this current, folks. But that's good because fish are positioned and group up and congregate in certain places. Eddies are the key. I'm using this size 4 hook because the shad are small. I match my hook size to whatever size live bait we're going to be using. And I do that so to give it a lot of freedom, folks. Let's get in here and I'll show you my shad right here. How quit. Yeah, that one's probably 3 inches long right here. And I'm just going to hook him. I'm going to double hook him right there. This is a little bit bigger shad. You never know. If that bait falls in front of a big fish, right in front of his nose, he'll eat it. They're ripping today, ripping that current today. And that's what makes these fish accumulate in behind these eddies. When you're talking about fishing behind these columns, fish will accumulate like nobody's business. Oh, golly. That 80-pound thrust. Riptide Minn Kota is strong. You got to watch it. These fish are right on the bottom. When I say on the bottom, I mean smack on the bottom. Oh, my. Yep. Yep. I don't know what I got, but he sure did hit that hard. That was a hard strike. Pretty good fish. I changed rods right here to something a little bit lighter, a little bit more limber. That way I could have fun, a little more fun. Oh, that's a good fish right there. I believe we're gonna net him, folks. Yep, we're gonna net him. That's a good spotted bass. Come on in here. Woo-wee. That fish hit it a lot different. When he hit it, he hit it, boom, and he just took off with it. But the thing is, folks, what I'm talking about, see, that's a good bass right there. That's a good spotted bass. Alabama spotted bass. Eddies. River systems. Not just bridges, points, any type of object where there's an eddy in behind it. That's where these fish will get. All species. Let's let him go. There he goes. That was a hard pulling fish. You know, folks, fishing has no age restrictions. Fishing has no level of excitement that one must have as far as age is concerned. What I mean by that is I get just as excited now as I did when I was young. It don't get old to me. This sport is no doubt second to none. There's a fish right there. Oh my. Woo! See what we got right here. I got a good idea. I got a real good idea. Let me loosen my drag off just a little. This rod's a little bit lighter and I'm having a little more fun with it. Smallmouth. Small jaw right here. Quit. Come on in here, boy. Oh. Barely had that fish hooked. But barely's good enough. Matter of fact, I'd rather catch them barely. I don't like to hook them deep. And rarely do. Rarely do. With small bait like this, that's another thing. When you get bit, let him go just a little bit and then set the hook. Too much and he'll swallow it. You'll kill that fish, folks. And that's not what we're out here to do. Today is about enjoying things. Quit, 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 quit. Old bronzeback fish. Healthy. They eating these little shad. I was getting down and out for no reason. A lot of times we want what we want. If we can't get what we want, then nothing doing. That's the wrong attitude. And I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I thought, well, what does it matter? What matters is coming out here and fishing and having fun doing it. That's a nice little smallmouth. Let's let him go. Wow. Amazing how hard them little fish pull. It's amazing. One that size can outpull a largemouth 4.5, 5 pounds. That fish there was probably 1 3/4 pounds, might have been 2 pounds. He was fat. But they're a powerful, powerful fish, no doubt. What I'm doing is making a cast like that, letting it go to the bottom, and the bottom right here is 15 feet deep. Okay, it's 15 feet deep right here. And I'm just letting the current sweep it over them. The rocks or their concrete from when they built this bridge. It's just debris. And that bass, that particular smallmouth, was right in behind a big piece of that debris there. And here's another one. Wow. That one was too. That one was right in behind. Wow. A piece of that debris. Let's see what we got. This one right here I've got hooked funny. He's a good fish, but he ain't all that. He may come off. What about that? It's a pretty good spotted bass, but look how I got him right there. Been a long time since I caught one like that. Quit, quit. You stop it. Ah. Boy, strong. These river fish are strong, folks. All I could do to hold him, but y'all see how I got him right there? Pretty little fish. what had happened, he was right in behind one of those big, whatever it is, I believe it's just concrete. And he swiped at it. Probably got it off. I mean, he's probably got it in his stomach right now. And so I jerked, and because of all that current, somehow I still hooked him. So that was luck. Good bass. Let's let him go. There he goes. I want to say, God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for all the great comments. Everything y'all do for this channel. And, woo, dog. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.